Okay, now the next operator is a binary operator. Binary operator is a second operator of a Java. Now in binary operator, as I told you that in binary we will use two different operand, and in binary there are three different operator. First one is arithmetic operator. So this arithmetic operator, how many arithmetic operators are available in Java? So total five different arithmetic operator are available: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. And as you know that addition are used to perform addition, subtraction for subtraction, and these star symbols are used to perform a multiplication, slash are used for division, and the one more operator are here is a modulus operator. This one is a modulus. It's not a percentage sign. It's a modulus operator in Java. This operator are used to this operator are used to find a remainder of value. So total five different arithmetic operator we have to use, and all these five operator are used to two different operand to perform any operations. Getting? Now the next binary operator, this one is the first binary operator is arithmetic operator. Next binary operator is relational operator. Now here look at this, all operator is a relational operator: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, double equal to, and not equal to. These all are a relational operator, and relational operator always give a result in boolean form. Boolean form means either it will be give the result in true, either it will be give the result in false. Just like look at here, 5 is less than 2, so the result will be false. So it's always give a result false. So all the relational operator always give a result false. So I think in mathematics you have already know the what is the usage of this all the relational operator. So same like here we will use this relational operator. It's always give a result in true and false. And next binary operator is logical operator, and there are three different logical operator: and, or, and not. And how it will be work, these three different operator, and, or, and not, only we have a three different operator. If we are using here 2 is double equal to 3 and minus 1 is less than 5, so this AND operator always check out this left side result and right side result. If both side result is true, then it will be give the final answer true. And if both side result, if any result is false, so always it will be give the false. Just like here 2 is not equal to 3 now, so this will be give the false, but here this will be a true. So the finally one side false are showing, so finally it will be give the false. So same here, OR operator also always check both side result, and it will be send the final result, and not always check one side result. And this side, if this side is true, so it will be give the false, this side is false, it will be give the true. How it will be work, how this and, or, and not it will be work, according to this table we have to understand. This P and Q, this both side the value, both P is a one side value, Q is another side value. Look at here, just same is written here, P and Q, it means one side is P and second side is Q. So if both side is true, so always a final result will be true. One side true, one side false, result will be false. One side false, one side true, result will be false. Both side is false, then result will be false. Same like here, OR operator. So how this and OR will be work, according to this table you can easily understand. Same like this not operator, if value is P is true, so the not operator, it will be produce give the result false. If value is false, then it will give the result true. So with according to this table, it will be work this and, or, and not operator in your expressions. So you have to prepare this table to find the result of and, or, and not operator. And this one is the third operator of your binary operator. So binary operator is three different type: arithmetic operator, relational operator, and logical operator. Next one is shorthand operator. This shorthand operations is written here. This shorthand is it's not an operator, but we can say that this shorthand we will use in this binary operator to perform a binary calculations. So look at here how we will use this shorthand operator. Just like I'm going to write an expressions a equal to a plus b, we can also write this same expression like that, a plus equal to b. So a plus equal to b means a equal to a plus b. So this plus equal to, minus equal to, into equal to, slash equal to, and modulus equal to, this one is not another operator. This one is only a shorthand form of this expression. So it means you can also write this expression like that. This one is a shorthand form. It's not any types of operator. It's not a type of operator. But you can also say this one is a assignment operator, you can say here, because here we are using this equal to, so assignment we are using here, so we can say this assignment. But basically we are using this all the operator to write this expression in shorthand form. So you can easily understand that what does it means. A plus equal to b means c minus equal to b means. Now come to the third and the final operator is ternary operator. I've already told you in Java there are three different operators. First one is unary, second one is binary. Now the third one is ternary operator. Ternary operator, here we will use a three different operand. I've already told you three different operand. So how we will use this ternary? Look at this with the help of this example. First of all, we have to write a condition. This one is your first operand. You have to write a condition. Put this question mark. First value, either the condition is true, then it will be performed. First value colon second value, and at last you have to put the semicolon. This is a procedure to use your ternary operator. There are three different operand: condition, first value, and second value. Three different conditions. Come to this example. With the help of, we will understand this example. But before that, first of all, we have to understand how it will be executed. It will be check the condition. If this condition is true, then this first value will be executed. So imagine that a equal to 30 and b equal to 20 is written, so a is greater than b. So according to this value, this condition is true, no? It means this first value it will be executed. The value of a is 30 is greater than b. So this first value will be executed. So after execution only it will be print a is greater. It will be print a is greater. And if it will be false, imagine that. So this second value will be executed. So in both of this value, only one value will be executed according to this condition. Look at it here with the help. Look at this example. We have a three different variable value, a, b, and c. And now here we are writing int result equal to, first of all we have to put the condition, question mark, first value colon second value. So according to this condition it will be executed. So which value will be executed here? A equal to 55 is greater than b equal to 95. So 55 is greater than 95. No, it's a false. No, so it means this second value it will be executed. Now in this second value, look at here. Once again we are showing another ternary operator. So here b is greater than c. So b colon c is written. The value of b is 95 and value of c is 75. So 95 is greater than 75. Now condition is true. So it means this b is a final answer. It means this b will be transfer in this result. So this one is a final answer. So the value of b will be transferred in result. So whenever you will write system.out.println, so the right answer will be print the value of b means 95. So this is a procedure to execute this ternary operator, and it's not compulsory that here we have to use another ternary in first value at the place of first value and second value. It's not compulsory. You can write anything, any expressions, any value, any message. Just like here in this above example we are using here a message, no? So same here, you can write here message, expression, anything with the here at the place of first value and at the place of second value. But here before this question mark, always use a condition. Always use a condition. So this is a procedure to execute this ternary operator. Now all operator is completed here. First binary operator, ternary operator, and unary operator. And on the next video I will explain that how you will perform your exercise question and different numerical questions. So on the next video I will explain different numericals and related to their questions. That's questions available in your exercises. These all things I will explain on the next term. So thank you everyone.